All right, chat, where do we begin today? Today is Monday, starting a brand new week. But yeah, there was we had some excitement over the weekend. Let's just put it that way. Saturday, I was feeling a little sluggish, but I had gone out and worked a little bit. I had I put FSD back on the car. The update came through on Saturday. I was looking forward to Sunday and getting out and doing some work for the Tesla Rideshare channel. And then about 1:30 Sunday morning, I woke up in severe pain. My arm was just absolutely blasting me and had a little pain in the chest. And, it's just one of those things when you feel them both like that at the same time. Well, you know where I went. I got the VIP up, went to the ER, went right back to my favorite spot that's been doing the work on me. Westside Regional, shout out to their whole staff. Make a long story short, it was not a heart attack. Everything came back negative on the heart attack. But my blood pressure had spiked and they couldn't get it down. And I was there. I got out last night. They finally found the right combination of stuff to at least get it under control. And so now, I'm home. I got 2 new medications. It's wild how blood pressure can just out of nowhere just cause all kinds of problems. And, you listen to people, let me rephrase. You hear people, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, this doctor, that doctor, the other. Everybody's got a fucking solution to the problem that nobody can seem to solve. And that's just we get old. Our bodies are different. We're fragile. As much as we want to think we're Superman and Superwoman and we're the toughest thing ever created, bullshit. The body is fragile. The ego might be indestructible, but your body, well, listen, dude, it's soft tissue, bones, and blood. And so there we are with that. I just got the VIP dropped off. I kind of took a peek this morning at the market, but we're going to charge up. Now, here's the other thing. Saturday, man, this is how prepared I was to make the new Tesla Rideshare video for Sunday, because I charged up to 100% Saturday night before I went home, man. Plus, it was cheap, 31 cents, so we did it. And right now, we're at 65%. No, I don't need to be here. But when I start my work day today, and yeah, I still got to go to work. I got to take it easy. Like right now, I'm weak. I'm hungry as hell. I got to eat. And I got these new pills. And so there's going to be an adjustment period in there. I might seem a little... what's the right word? Might seem a little off throughout this week until we can make the adjustment. But you know what? Y'all got my back. Y'all will let me know in the comments. You'll be like, Vinny, you sound drunk. Well, sorry, bro. I don't even drink. And I damn sure don't smoke. So anyway, let's get charged up. Let's get home. Let's get in front of the computers. And we're going to take it easy this week, man. We got to make money. We got to make money. Like the goals don't change. Just the method sometimes got to slow down. All right, so it might be a really short trading morning this morning. It is Monday, but I just realized, man, this eval that I'm in, well, this eval is done on Wednesday. So we had a long ways to go. So I'm taking the 15-minute break off the trend line, but you can see I only have $1,000 drawdown for the day, and I'm in 5 contracts. So this is one of those. So this is one of those trades where you just go for it. You're not concerned about it. You just want to see if the strategy plays out. So I have it set. Now, normally this would run, the 15-minute candle. This is a hell of a 15-minute candle to open the day here. As you can see, that is a shit ton of points. But right now we got it set up on 100 points. So that's $200. That's $1,000. If it hits, the account is done for the day. Leaves like $500 for tomorrow. We're not going to worry about it. Mondays are the tricky days. And when you're up against the eval, and this is with Apex. So with Apex, you don't rebuy the eval. It just disappears, right? And it's been a positive experience with this eval. We're like $300-$400 down in drawdown for the month. But that was just strictly trading the break and retest with the signal, the break and retest on the trend lines. That's what was important about this month. This month was not about trying to make money. This month was trying to understand the nuances of such a simple trading strategy. And I think that I have a lot of success in it. Now, this trade's running. I'm not going to stop it. If it bumps out and we hit the daily loss, that's fine. I'll go take a nap because I'm feeling a little weak anyway.
All right, so you can see the trade is working out here just fine, right? We sat through all that drawdown, but I've got a rule, man. And my rule is simple. Once we get into profit, I get 10% of whatever that profit is. I move it down into it. And that's what I did. And we wound up picking up $159 on that trade, even though it looks like the trade is going to work out completely. Now, you say, well, Vinny, you just said you're going to let the trade play no matter what. Yeah, I let it play to the stop loss, but I still have my rules. And even if, I'm going to leave, looks like about $850 on the $840 on the table, which that sucks. The point is to just keep working the strategy, stay to your rules, because at any given moment, somebody can say something and this thing reverses all the way back up. And then all of those gains that you had can go the other way, And unless I'm sitting here and I'm nursing the trade, just like on Friday, I had that $700 trade, but you know what? I chased it down. It just never came back up and got me. So know your rules, stick to your rules. I mean, that's life, bro. You got to stick to your rules. By the way, target hit. That was a $1,000 trade right there. Y'all see it? $1,000 trade right there. Yeah. That's Vinny Kuzz for you. Well, we are still dropping. I mean, look at what this market is doing this morning. Didn't even bounce. I even brought out the pivot levels, the orange lines. That's an indicator I very rarely use, but you see how I got right to that pivot, broke through it. Well, first of all, I broke through the 4-hour structure, rejected and kept going. Then it came down to the pivots, bounced, rejected, and now it's trying to get down here to this 27,880. Maybe it gets down to 27,800 today and calls it a day there. But look at this. This is the big thing. The trade we were in, the trade I said I was going to let play out no matter what, but I stuck to my guns. Yeah, instead of going just 100 points down, it's now down 513 points. So that was 5 NNQ contracts that were worth, those 5 MNQ contracts. And for every 100 points, it's $1,000. Down 513 points from our entry. You do the math. Oh well, 10:44 a.m. I'm going to take a nap. Get away from this.
So I took another swing this afternoon on a trade, and listen, the only reason I'm swinging big, like I said, it's this eval disappears on Wednesday. So we're going to buy another one tomorrow since we know I feel confident with this strategy. But I took another swing this afternoon, full-on 100.5 MNQ contracts, $1,000 trade. And it was there. And for the, I didn't chase it. I said, fuck it, let it go. And a positive trade went negative, got stopped out. Okay, no big deal. We move on. But here's something else I just saw, right? Because I just turned on the app, Uber. And I noticed when I start doing comfort trips this summer, that percentage of how much you get, how much Uber gets, and other? This is the first time it's dropped below 50%. As a matter of fact, I only got paid 45% of the earnings I made last week for Uber. And it wasn't a lot, but I only got 45% of my money. So I have a perfect driving record, 99 CMT, all of that good at 499 rating, only one bad mark on there from like a year ago. All of that, now all of a sudden, in the summer when it's slow, the other number is now what, 32, 33%? That doesn't make sense. We got less people on the road. I'm not making any violations. Why did my insurance go up? Because that's the only thing there is, right, is insurance? I tell you, man, this is why we just keep moving forward. Let's try to get some money. But I'm telling you, I've noticed it all summer. The more I do comfort rides, the less money I take home. That's just the way it is. Nothing really exciting out here. We got 2 rides in for $35.99. Slow day, man. But you know what? Even Lyft, when I opened up the Lyft app, normally up here, you have like a 10 to 20% turbo to like 5 o'clock, 5:30, something like that. Even that wasn't showing anything. Matter of fact, the bottom of the Lyft app was telling me it's slow right now. So, what are you going to do? A couple of comfort trips in there. Nice people. Can't complain. We'll take the little $36 and call it a day. Get ready to go pick up the VIP, head home. I got some potatoes I got to cut up. Got to make my dinner because, the one thing, I called my cardiologist to try to make a follow-up appointment with him, and let him know. And it's funny how nowadays you can't get into doctor's offices when you need to get into them. Now, think about what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a cardiologist. I've been seeing him for 3 years. And the receptionist tells me, well, we don't have any openings until the end of August. And I was told not to overbook the doctor. And I'm like, I just got out of the hospital. Like, it's an emergency, right? All I'm looking for is a follow-up. I'm not looking to, spend 12 hours with him. Well, I'll have to call you back and let you know. You think I heard back from him? This is why I personally, I don't like doctors. I mean, you need them when you need them, but even they don't. The ER doctor at the hospital and the attending physician had 2 different opinions. So it's all opinions, right? So I know it's going to sound crazy. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I use Grok to track everything. Everything. Every time my blood pressure was taken, every medication, everything. Because it's getting to a point where these doctor's offices are so damn busy, you can't get in to see them when you need to get in to see them. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's going to wrap it up. I got 15 minutes and then I got to pick up the wife. So that's precedence. That takes precedence every damn time. And with that, we will see y'all. Manana, man. Have a good one. Be safe.